I hope by now a majority of us have watched the Five Nights at Freddy's movie because this review will have spoilers. So this is your spoiler warning. If you haven't watched the movie, go watch it. What are you doing? My review will be short and will be set up in the common positive and negatives. But with that being said, I have always been a fan of the Fnaf franchise ever since the first game came out. So of course my review is going to be a little biased. If you're not a fan of Fnaf and you didn't like the movie, shut up. The movie wasn't made for you. Bob Grimm says, the movie will make you want to quit movies about video games. And perhaps video games altogether. Original score, 1 out of 5. Bob? Shut up. I'm not a super crazy fan that knows all the small details about this franchise, like when was the last time William Afton farted or something like that. But I think I can consider myself as an above average fan. I've been a fan since a little kid, and just seeing this one small game turn into this big fandom it has now and the big lore is just wild. I remember being so hyped because there would be so many rumors about the lore, the new games, and then being able to see it on the big screen was just an overall amazing experience. Starting with the positives, I want to talk about the animatronics. I am so glad they didn't choose to go all CGI with the animatronics. I've seen Dako's video behind the scenes of the FNAF movie, and the animatronics look so good. They even look so functional. Like, look at this.
Get in.
Oh, that's what that sounds. That is a horrible sound.
Oh, look at you.
Holy shit. The thought that these animatronics are actually real, regardless if they're half costume, half animatronic, are just stored away chilling in some warehouse right now, is kind of concerning. But so freaking cool. As well as the actual set of the pizzeria. Looking back at Dako's video again, the set just looks so amazing too. It seems like the production team really took their time with it, and honestly, I wish I could be there just to take pictures of it. I also want to talk about the kids who represented the animatronics. I feel like they did a very well job, especially the kid who played Foxy. That transition scene he had where he turned into the kid into Foxy, you know what I'm talking about. And Abby did a well job too. She definitely gave me some creepy vibes from time to time, especially that scene where she said something like, I want to go back to see my friends.
Can we visit them sometime?
Like, what are you talking about, bro? Get your ass to sleep. Now the cameos, Corey Kenshin, Matt Pat, congratulations. I think they did an amazing job on their lines and their acting. It was very cool to see them on the big screen. When the diner scene came on, I heard,
"Welcome to Sparky's. Could I set you folks up with some appetizers?"
And at first, I was like, I've heard that voice. Where have I heard that voice before? And as soon as I finished that thought, I see Matthew Patrick's face on the big screen. The theater goes crazy. Everyone's clapping. No, they weren't. Nobody was clapping. The theater was dead silent. But to be fair, the time of the screening was late, and there was probably like less than 20 people in my theater. But internally, I was clapping for Matt Pat. And then he says his catchphrase.
It's just a theory.
His tone, his face, the delivery was just perfect. I thought Matt Pat did an amazing job, and I hope to see him in the sequel, as well as Corey, and hopefully we get Markiplier in the next one.
Was that the bite of 87?
Anyways, it's time to speak about the lore. Oh, that hurt my throat. How the hell did he do that? I think I hit Matt Pat's lore a little too hard. Personally, I don't hate what they did with the lore of the game to the movie. I think a lot of people were expecting them to copy the lore of the game exactly to the movie, and I'm kind of glad they didn't, because in a way, I feel like it would have made the movie a little stale. Like, we already know the lore of the games. What's the point of a straight copy and paste? It would have made the movie a little predictable. I did wish the movie was a little longer than the hour and 50 minutes we got, but with that being said, I didn't feel like the movie was rushed. I feel like it had a good pacing, unlike another movie we had earlier this year. And one last thing I really liked was the soundtrack they made and used for this movie. Can we all just appreciate this song one more time? That song is so freaking hard. The kids that sang that song put their backs into that song.
My back.
The 8-bit intro we got in the beginning of the movie combined with that song was amazing. And as well as the end credit song they chose. Now to the negatives. You know one thing I really wish they put in the movie? It's the freaking... Like the biggest thing these games are known for, and we didn't get not one jump scare. Now we did get a little balloon boy jump scare, which was kind of random, and it did kind of make me flinch. I swear, as soon as it happened, I got little flashbacks to when I would play the game. But anyways, that does not count. Like, I'm not mad they didn't make this movie scary, but come on now, I feel like it wouldn't have been too hard to put one good jump scare in. But I guess not. And am I the only one who feels like Abby, Mike's little sister, should have freaking died? Like the whole movie, I was thinking, oh yeah, she's gonna die definitely in this movie. She's a goner by the end of this movie. And when we finally got to the part where Chica was finna shove her into that torture mask thingy, internally, I was like, yeah, here we go, let's go. Chica was struggling a little bit. I was like, come on, Chica, put her in there already. And then it didn't happen. I was kind of upset. And in saying that out loud, I do feel like a psycho, but come on, it should have happened. Like, this movie is based off the game, and in the game, there is no real happy ending. But maybe, hopefully, she will die in the next movie to continue the story. And again, I do sound crazy saying that, but who knows? But that's it. As of right now, I don't think I have any other things to complain about. I genuinely really enjoyed the movie, and my rating for it is a 8.7
87
out of 10. No, I didn't say 8.7 just to include that meme. I just genuinely think the movie was an 8.7. I want to give a thank you to Scott Cawthon. I just want to thank you for the games, the franchise, the lore, and the trauma you've given us and definitely me throughout these years. But there it is. That's my review of the FNAF movie. What do you guys wish they did different? What do you guys think about my opinions on the movie? Let me know in the comments below. Subscribe, and hopefully I will see you guys in the sequel.